Coming up next, it's a UFC featherweight division fight. Well, he's the owner of the consensus best knockout of 2018 against Chan Sung Jung. That came with 1 second to go in the 5th and final round. Yair Rodriguez back on the proving ground tonight.
Yair Rodriguez is a guy that since winning the Ultimate Fighter Latin America has earned five Performance of the Night bonuses in 7 fights. Every time that he fights, it's very exciting. He's very skilled. He can do it all. He went out to Chicago after the show, lived with Izzy Martinez, learned wrestling, learned to speak English, just developed an overall game of mixed martial arts to put himself in a position where he could one day fight for a UFC championship.
And it's fortunate that he was able to work out his differences with the UFC, because one thing I will say without a doubt, he deserves to be in the biggest show in the sport, and Yair Rodriguez very much a factor here in this featherweight division. Well, this is about as decorated a kickboxer as has come into this division in some time, DC. And if we get a kickboxing match tonight, he ain't losing.
He is a championship-level kickboxer, a guy that can stand in the pocket and trade and kick and punch with anyone. He's constantly throwing things from as close as you can get. He's comfortable throwing leg kicks. He will drive knees into your body. But it's the aggressiveness and the ability and willingness to stand in the pocket and trade that makes him truly, truly special. I think that is what separates kickboxing, the high-level one, from everyone else.
He understands distance as well as any striker in this division. Of course, that is a byproduct of a lifetime of repetitions in the kickboxing space. Our tail of the tape now for this featherweight fight. So more than 15 years, the gap in age between these two fighters, with big differences in height, but some differences in reach. All right, now for the official introductions, we go inside the octagon where we find Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is one round in the UFC featherweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a freestyle fighter holding a professional record of 15 wins, 3 losses, and 1 no contest. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. Fighting out of Chicago, Illinois, Yair El Pantera Rodriguez! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a kickboxer, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 5 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. Fighting out of Mexico City, Mexico, the Gentleman. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon is Dan Bergliata.
So Dan Bergliata shares the cage. You ready? Not the fight during which to go grab a beer. Here is the Mexican phenom, Yair Rodriguez. He has really helped the UFC barnstorm into Mexico, largely because of his fighting style. This man is nothing if not entertaining. The opposition doesn't know what's coming. We will see how Yair Rodriguez approaches this, the biggest fight of his MMA life. All right, here we go. Our first round is underway, and you know, at some point, he's going to try to get this fight to the canvas. Any number of different submissions in his arsenal.
I don't understand how people don't know that this guy wants to submit you.
Wow!
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Pressure, the taller fighter lands a knee, and Daniel Cormier to my right, I can hear him saying, I wish I was a little bit taller. Beautiful jab there. It's one thing to have length, of course, it's another to use it effectively. Beautiful job with that jab. Man, he's just got a great feel for the striking realm early in this one.
The timing is on point. He's doing a great job of mixing everything up.
Tries to work it into a takedown.
Look at the turn in that kick.
Oftentimes we see an elbow and it's one and done. Not the case here.
He's so confident with those elbows. He's so good at getting it tight and just throwing them back to back that they do land.
Effective punch there by Yair Rodriguez. He's got a lot of kicks in his arsenal, man. Head kicks, low kicks, spinning attacks to the body. True on the double leg. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
And a nice jab there, champ.
The jab was a lost art in mixed martial arts. Guys have found it, and they are fighting behind it real well.
Oh, the kickboxing chops on full display with that offering. Nicely done.
Beautiful kick landed by this man. You gotta check these low leg kicks.
Oh, spinning back fist. He didn't telegraph that one at all. So just over 20 total strikes have landed for Yair Rodriguez.
Look at him chopping the wood. Chop the wood.
Oh!
Leg kick.
Back to the feet. Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. All right, north-south position now, DC. We'll see how he chooses to advance from here. Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet. Big roundhouse now, just misses.
Big, powerful punch lands. Now we get back to range.
Oh, single collar tie here. Hey, finally gets the takedown. It wasn't for any lack of effort, but finally that shot was good enough to get his opponent down.
I don't know how many times, John, I could have watched this guy shoot takedown attempts without securing one. It's almost like out of pity. You feel good for him to finally get it done. Now what does he do with this top control?
All right, so another swing and a miss, and I'd imagine if your gas tank is this low, you got to find times to try to preserve that energy and get yourself back to a place where you can actually dole out some damage.
Yeah, you got to get out the space, find places to rest and recover, get against the octagon, go to the clinch, find ways to just recover so that when you have that next explosion, it actually has some meaning to it.
Battling for hooks. Pinpoint accuracy on that. Whoa!
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
Oh, and he's back up again. Big head kick. Wow, what a kick. Huge kick lands. Oh, nice connection with that punch. It's one thing to have an edge and reach. It's another to take advantage. Nicely done. Whoa!
What a fantastic strike to throw at...
Oh! Oh, he might be out.
Start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Oh! Oh, and he lands yet another flush knee. That's going to leave a mark. And again, when you're using this length as effectively as he is here tonight, we might get a finish here in the not-too-distant future. And the takedown attempt, but he does not land it. Oh, big knee! So inside the open guard of his opponent, you gotta be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. Oh, nice job to reverse position on the ground.
It was bad, but now it's not so bad. Now, the guy's attacking the triangle. He finds himself in trouble because he got a little bit lazy in the full guard.
Looks like he's trying to manipulate the head. This could be tight.
Oh! Now he falls back into the finishing position.
Not tapping out tonight. Side control now, and certainly I would think more offensive options for the bottom fighter than in the half guard.
absolutely more offensive options because now you can just start to get away. You can just go to a wrestler stand-up. Get to your knees, post your hands, don't allow him to get his hooks in, right? Really be aware of the hooks. But get to your hands, stand up, fight the hands, break away in his... Oh! Dude's hurt. Curve him up. Go get him.
All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. He's having his way with him here. All right, working inside the now open guard of his opponent. Uh-oh.
Throwing up a triangle. The guy on his back is very good at submissions. If he's not careful here, he's going to get stuck and he will have to submit.
All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. Oh, working hard to get back up again, and he's there. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempt to get past his guard. Big punch lands over the top. How's he going to follow this one?
Whoa! He's out!
He got him! What a performance!
Beautiful shot to end the fight right there. It couldn't have landed much more flush than it did, and I'm not even sure the opponent saw it coming, quite frankly. So, near perfect execution on the strike that ultimately results in the KO here tonight. All right, let's take a look back at the replay. It ends up a knockout, but this was really a striking clinic from the moment they touched blood.
I mean, a competitive fight. That one guy finally found the shot that ended the fight. But both of these warriors displayed a ton of heart. One guy got the finish, but neither guy should be disappointed in their performance.
Ladies and gentlemen, the referee has called a stop to this contest, declaring the winner by knockout, Yair!